Hey guys.
Hi.
Ben Latocki.
Welcome back to News and Brews. I'm Kittyanne Hudson. Tonight's episode 12, I think.
Episode 12.
That's like 3 solid months of News and Brews, dude.
Yeah.
I know, we're doing good. We're doing a good job. So tonight's topic, we're going to talk about and try our best to explain how commissions work. So a lot of times when we're at a listing appointment and we're talking to sellers or potential sellers, they're a little bit confused on how payment works and how the commission structure works. So we want to try to kind of put that to bed a little bit, you know, like explain it, just simplify it a little bit.
Yeah, so I ask people every time I meet with them when they're looking to sell their house, do you understand how commissions work? And they usually like gloss over and
yeah, whatever.
they have no idea.
We gotta pay you, right?
yeah. So, I mean, besides the obvious, this is how we get paid.
Right.
This is how we make a living, is collecting commissions. When we sell something, we get paid. But the important thing I think that people forget is that we take half of that commission or a portion of that commission and we offer it.
We give it away.
We
give it to the buyer's agent.
We
right?
offer it, to every other realtor in town.
Or out of town. Like whoever brings the buyer.
Any realtor.
Whoever's representing the buyer of your house is also getting paid, right? Correct. That's what we call a buyer's agent, and they have to collect a commission on the sale too. So the listing commission, where we split that most of the time right in half, like right down the middle, we split it. The listing agent collects half of it, and the buyer's agent collects half of it.
Yep, and what the thing that's important to know as a seller, and when I ask them, do you understand how commissions work? We're using this as leverage. We're taking this, we're saying, okay, here's our house, here's the sale price, here's the features, all of that stuff, and here's what we're willing to pay you as a commission to come sell this. So then we're like, all right, every realtor, bring your buyers.
Right, come on.
Bring them all in.
Bring them all in.
Look at this home, make an offer, and I will pay you if we put this deal together. And that piece gets lost, I think, on a lot of...
A little bit, I think so. So I think that there's this interesting caveat that realtors make so much money. You're like, oh, they make all this money because they list our house for X amount of percentage on the sales price and da 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 da. And we forget that we also, so as a listing agent, I'm giving half of my commission away to the buyer's agent for bringing that buyer to the door and getting an acceptable offer and getting us to the closing table, which is huge. It's what we use a term called CoBrokering, and that's what it is. We're working with other competitors, right, with other agents, with other brokerages to get this deal closed, to get your house sold.
So cooperating brokers, so we're going to cooperate with every broker in town, and what's beneficial for you as a seller is you have exposure to all of the buyers. It doesn't matter.
Not even buyers, others, so every single realtor that has access to the MLS is going to see your house as soon as it hits the market. We have a price listed, right? We have price listed, we have the house details listed, and right underneath that is where we say this is how much money, or this is what percentage of the sales price we're offering to you as the buyer's agent to bring your buyer through the door and get us to the closing table.
Yeah, and so when we talk about that access to the MLS, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we talked about exposure a lot and how important it is.
Exposure to the MLS, that's what that is. The MLS is that database.
Yep.
And the commissions are a key part of that, because we see realtors that will put a listing in the MLS with no commission or some
super low commission, right?
And it doesn't generate nearly as much activity as a property that's listed with a very good commission. You know what I mean? And so that can attract a larger pool of buyers. And the commission is important that we're sharing this.
It's what allows your house to reach so many different people. And we talk a lot, too, about first impressions. And so before a realtor ever brings that buyer to your front door to walk through your house, that realtor is looking at the MLS and they're definitely taking note of what that commission is being offered to them as a buyer's agent. So that's the initial first impression, to be honest, is the MLS listing, and then getting that buyer through the door, and then hopefully getting us to the closing table as quickly and seamlessly as we can. So,
well, if you got more questions on commissions and how commissions work, we're here to answer them. We're here to answer any questions you got.
Yeah, absolutely. We're having fun with
this. Keep sending these questions in, because they are fun to kind of pick and choose what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, and feel them. Like, it's really great to connect with you guys on a really laid back, simple platform here. So
Yeah.
we're having fun. Hope that you guys are too. We appreciate that you're watching us. Let us know if you have any more questions.
All right.
Otherwise, we'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.